freaking bar. Oh, it's so odd. Let's freaking do this! Duck! Ah! Animation, motherfucker. Alright, well, get into the ebb and flow. This will be straightforward, and then after this video, we'll move on to... Oh! RE Engine. My gosh, you guys are killing it now at this. Smart move. Smart move to make your own engine. I will give them credit where it's due. Smart move. Alright, well, I think you kind of know what this is about because I just heard the news pretty recently. So, these are the PlayStation Plus Extra and Preminum games that are leaving in June. I don't... Oh, okay, it says June 17th. It doesn't really say what time... Well, I mean, it gives us the date. Unlike May, where they just, removed a shitload of... they removed a shitload of games in May. It wasn't like a whole major, or it wasn't like a whole lot of games that people already owned in May, and it wasn't bad, but this one is much significantly shorter. Let's get this out of the way. I don't have a PSVR 2 or just a PSVR just in general, so... And there's another game that's on streaming that, like, strictly streaming that I was not going to take the time to actually fire up live streaming to cover it. So, Kayak VR Mirage, it won't be covered, but that's leaving. And I'm going to butcher the name because I really do not give a shit. Ivan Sai Invector coming on PS4, on PS4, is also leaving in June. So, I just wanted to get those two out of the way, that they are leaving, just the knowledge if you, gave a crap about those, but if you didn't, yeah, alright. So, let's actually cover the games that are leaving on PlayStation Plus Extra Premium. Cool. You might notice that my audio is slightly different. I had 3D audio because I was trying something different, see how the audio was coming in, but I noticed that it made my voice sound distorted, so I went ahead and turned it off. If my voice is coming in a little clearer, definitely let me know. Leave me some, constructive feedback. Don't be a dick, because I'll block you. But if you are giving me constructive feedback, then yeah, let me know. I took, some person's advice back in the day to get a better mic. I think my mic got to this. I think my mic's better. I think it is better. Just saying. Alright, well, let's start the timer. Here we go now. The first game, obviously from the title on the chopping block, is Monster Hunter Rise on PS4 and PS5. I'm not gonna lie, I am still working on Monster Hunter World, so I haven't had time to actually cover this one. I know it came to PlayStation Plus Extra Premium. I had plenty of chances to play it, but this is a game I will get in the foreseeable future, like some other specific games on the PlayStation Plus Extra Premium that are leaving. So this leaving, it's not a huge big deal because I didn't put time in it. So if there's a sales price and there's Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Sunbreak, yeah, I'll get them in the foreseeable future. Not anytime soon, but hey. So it's not a huge big deal if we lose this, just because I didn't invest the time. Alright, so let's move on to the next clip, I guess. Alright, so the other game that's coming on the chopping block is After Us. I'm sorry, if this civilization or this girl came in this video game came before, would it be called Before Us? I'm just saying. Wait, After Us is leaving. Another game that I was aware that it existed and I aware that it came out, I just did not care or gave enough of a shit to actually just kind of, play the game. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad I skipped. It's nothing that it seems like anything's wrong with it. It just didn't have anything that grasped me and just be like, you have to play this game. I'm like, okay, I saw the trailer, just was not interested. So, alright, well, let's move on to that. I have no clever pun for this one, so let's just move on to the next one, right? Actually, this is a game I actually gave a damn about. So, Rogue Legacy 2 is unfortunately leaving. No, I actually had a good enough. I played this game for 2 hours. Well, you obviously saw with the two videos, but it made an impact on me that I'm gonna be sad that it's leaving. I mean, it's a game I will also give for sales price because this game goes in sales price like consistently, not a lot, but it does happen. So, yeah, this gives me more motivation to come back to the game. It was a fun game. It's a roguelike with, like, kind of with cute art style, but it kind of won me over. Yeah, so it sucks that it's leaving. But I get it. We had enough time to play it. So, I imagine it's going to be for a cheap price. I imagine it'll be in sales price by the time when it actually leaves PlayStation Plus Extra Premium. Maybe it'll be a sales price. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. Sucks that it's leaving. Oh man, Sony PlayStation, what the shit. Inscription, you're gonna take this one away. I mean, it's been enough time. It's been a year. Or has it been 2 years? I don't know. I've lost track. But Inscription's leaving. Unfreaking fortunately. This is if you didn't get Balatro on the PlayStation Plus Essential, then you were playing Inscription. Inscription was the other side of the spectrum. If you were just getting tired of Balatro, which you will never get tired of Balatro. But yeah, Inscription was just that kind of like nightmare fuel, creepy pasta, Balatro on the other side of the spectrum if you wanted horror in a card game. It was a roguelike horror that really should have worked, but it absolutely worked. I actually highly recommend it. Sucks that it's leaving, but we do have Balatro, so it's a kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. We got a card game, a really solid one, and we're losing a solid card game. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, so we're done with the timer. I'm sorry, new subscriber. Well, not really new subscriber. I didn't get a new subscriber yet, but kind of losing track. But anyway, for any returning or new subscribers, basically give 1 minute for a video. I do it for the PlayStation Plus Extra Premium Essential as well. If there are games for the Extra and Premium specifically leaving, give it a minute, give my thoughts. Either I'm like, I didn't give a shit, or okay, yep, I actually gave a crap about when this game was leaving, so I'm kind of sad about it. Like Horizon Forbidden West, still mad about that leaving. No, I'm pretty salty. Don't like that. It's PlayStation property. But anyway, that's besides the point. So, let's give my 2 minutes of thoughts of what I think about the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium leaving. I'm not mad. I mean, the only one I'm kind of like, oh, come on, PlayStation, Sony, why? Inscription leaving, that does suck. It really was one of those kind of like card games I was going to come back to it, but now they're rushing me, and I'm not going to rush to play this, because before, I used to kind of rush to finish out games for the PlayStation Plus Extra Premium, but it took so much out of me, and it took so much time from video games I wanted to play, that I just stopped, I stopped doing it, and I just focused on the games I wanted to play, and just focus on that, because, A, I was going to buy the games eventually on sales price, or if it, came to PlayStation Plus Essential anyway, like Ghostwire Tokyo, mind you, and B, it took so much time away from video games I wanted to play. There you go. But in terms of score, how do I feel about this leaving? Just like me, I would say maybe a 2 or 3, and then 10 is I'm salty. 1 is like I'm not really mad. I'll say a 2. I mean, Rogue Legacy 2, I knew that was going to leave eventually, but I'm not too sad because it will be on sales price. Really, the only one I'm sad about the list is Inscription, and consider that they took a bunch of games in May. No, this is not bad. This is like 6 games, but I've been full before on PlayStation and Sony just taking away games, other games that they don't tell us. They have done that before, and I'm glad they have not done it consistently, because they did a lot last year, and a lot of people were mad because they did it last minute, but they haven't done it. I haven't seen it, but you guys can let me know. I haven't seen it at all yet, but quote me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, definitely call me out on that. But I don't think I've seen it that they're removing games a lot, extra games, just not like last year because they did it a lot, and it pissed the fuck out of us so much. It really did make me mad too because I'm like, well, what the shit, my dude? Why are you taking extra games that you didn't tell us until last minute? And you told us before the first batch of games were leaving too. But they haven't done it a lot. Alright, well, other news. PlayStation Star, I got an email about that, which is kind of interesting. I mean, we might as well address it, but I don't think anybody gave enough of a shit, but I'll still acknowledge it because it's a long time and it wasn't sustainable. I will admit too. So, basically, the PlayStation Stars loyalty program that they started a couple years back, I think. Yeah, it's disappearing. It's going to be gone. Like, the final day is November 2nd of next year. So, just want to give a heads up if anybody has it, or if anybody was remotely interested in it. Trust me, I did the PlayStation Stars for a good while. It wasn't sustainable. You're not really getting a lot of coins. If I had to give like a 2 cents about it, it was not sustainable. It was shit. It just really did not give us a whole lot. I mean, yeah, you got like PlayStation Store cards, but for $5, unless you spent up to 1,000 or up to 500, you are not getting games with your coins. In fact, I'm not really sad that it's leaving. It was just there, and it was just not great. There was another program they did, and then they ended it. So, Sony PlayStation, I know you're about money, so obviously I don't know why you did it in the first place. It just didn't make sense. It wasn't any value. Sure, I got collectibles, but not really worth it. All right, well, did that go over time? Yeah, I kind of just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So yeah, going back to the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, what do you think about it leaving? Are you really sad about Inscription leaving? I am, but it's for $20, so it's not like an arm and leg just to get this game. And I'm gonna probably save up and probably get this game. It was fun. It was a hidden gem that I immensely enjoyed, like Rogue Legacy 2. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do just a few PlayStation games because there's only a few on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium that I just need covered. So this is pretty simple. So of course you can leave that like, comment, or subscribe. I will see you in the next clip.